So, what up, Couch Gang, Hip Hop Crimies and Crimettes? Welcome back to the couch. It's your man Bito back with another reaction. So if you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. We got another Daily Duppy over here, and the Daily Duppy is your boy Dappy. And this is a dono's request because we are live. So shout out to Tommy for that drop. Shout out to, putting me on to the Daily Duppies. And like I said, this is like the thumbnail, US versus UK raps. You just say it, I just play it. We've been getting a lot of UK artists on this channel right here, and I ain't even mad at it. Because I need to hear more of these UK artists, you know what I'm saying? I need to get put on to these guys, especially if we talking about best lyricists in the world, and we're comparing them to, in my mind, some of the, well, we ain't comparing them to nobody, but we're saying that in comparison to who I think are the GOATs of just the pen, you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this pen shit is what I'm basically getting at. I think there's a lot of levels to the pen, but I respect every artist's craft and what they put in to this music shit to give consumers like myself something good to listen to and stuff to talk about and stuff to break down. But with that being said, US is busting that ass. US is busting that ass, and that's all I got. But here we go, man. We hopping right in the Daily Duppy, man. Dappy. Let's get to it.
Yeah, remember the dubs when your girlfriend loved them. I really had a rap all night. I was in the tea with phase and times there we were really chopping up brown and white. Who would've knew from a 2 in the blue would've done that the whole 2.5 times. It's worked no fire in the booth, we made bars in the shed. We were licking out Charlie off the side. I made an anthem when platinum. How many more times?
Yeah, you just Charlie? Hold on, let me peep that again.
When your girlfriend loved them, I really had a rap all night. I was in the tea with phase and times there we were really chopping up brown and white. Who would've knew from a 2 in the blue would've done that the whole 2.5 times. It's worked no fire in the booth, we made bars in the shed. We were licking out Charlie off the side. I made an anthem when platinum. How many more times do I really gotta show these youths? How many songs do I save? Goals I shoot. I should have a golden boot. I like my gal them thick and rude. Had a D so big when you only like 5 foot. Hey, how you mean on a blood clot gal them sugar have a dizzy like I love. Thanks to recent events with my young bros wearing masks on the face, doing up greasing the ends, putting peas in your head, man, I'm squeezing again. Dash and mash deep in the Thames. From way back I made Maybach music. Since then I knew I'd be rich forever. And the block still out here digging up dirt on man, but it's what. Just do the same, be right ahead, man, I love. Thanks to recent events with my young bros wearing masks on the face, doing up greasing the ends, putting peas in your head, man, I'm squeezing again. Dash and mash deep in the Thames. From way back I made Maybach music. Since then I knew I'd be rich forever. And the block still out here digging up dirt on man, but it's what. Just do the same done, just without a woolly hat. Just a little more mooly in a Louis bag. From a pitney up and batting up the playground, then times there I started dash from the bully van.
He just called himself a mooly. I'm out of here.
And the block still out here digging up dirt on man, but it's what. Just do the same done, just without a woolly hat. Just a little more mooly in a Louis bag.
That's a bar actually though too. That's a bar within itself.
But it's what. Just do the same done, just without a woolly hat.
Still the same Don. That's without the hooli on or whatever he said.
Just a little more mooly in a Louis bag.
A little more mooly in a because the Don is basically an Italian mob, but the Italians also used to, and that's another derogatory term for us, you know what I'm saying, from that side of town, is that they call us the moolies and moolions, you know what I'm saying? Mooly and moolion. So that was slick. Is he black though? What is he? Cause now it goes back to what it was like. You were slick with that, but it's alright. But I'm like, hold on, now I got a question if you black for that one, because a lot of people might not know what mooly is, but we know what it is. And hold up. But now I'm playing. But well, not really. But
I started dash from the bully van. 06 started shutting down events. 07 started paying all my mum's rent. Them times you were still in a grow house, I was on the main stage really filling up tents. Every 25th for the 12th we were sitting near an empty tree like this ain't no banter. Real man up in the house when we never had shit. I come dishing out gifts like Santa. Nowadays holidays and lobster, but I still buck ships chicken and Miranda. Bun trying to catch a bird on my chest just for defending another man like Tanganga. You winning or is it a lie? Every other day I see you snapping in Dubai. It's having lit out there, you're telling fibs out there. More time you're selling coochie on the slide. I made a milli way before I even learned to drive. I hate the mini club before I was even 25. Finna separate the little ones from the guys when I still living off PRS from 09. My whole life I've been getting looked at like an alien, but I'm grateful, let's face it. I just switched this tube tech con, lit up the whole room, come looking like a big blue spaceship. Told my jeweler I might want Pop's name on my chain, he said cool, engrave it. We were living in a block, I had to break free, cause I didn't want a life that's basic. Are you a real one or an imposter? You just act bad, you need to win an Oscar. You on the roadside doing up Debo on the D-Lo, you're probably singing to the Oscar. Had a galley in the room, make the bum bounce. Secure the bag before you go and cop a bus down. Didn't pencil in, no meetings this week. You're too busy getting drawn out on Clubhouse.
Hold on, my fault. We paused it real quick because I'm getting a clarification on a couple of bars here real quick because I had some questions. So, Charlie and Fire in the Booth is from BBC Industry Stuff. Okay, so that was a slight then. Okay, that's how I took that. Again, the first 5 years of jumping on it, success, not everyone like them. It's slang for cash. Only difference from back then is he is now. See, so that's UK slang for cash now. Because I feel like when he said just a young moolie with it, because I did see the reference, but that's interesting because here in America, moolie is definitely what they called us. You know what I'm saying? What the Italians and the mob used to call us and shit like that. They used to call us moolies and moolions. So that's funny. My fault. I didn't even know this shit was still going. My bad. I thought we wrapped it up.
Yo, run me the next one.
Throw me the next one. Oh, so there's more? Wait, there's more. Alright. But we'll pause on that right there real quick. But that's interesting, Tommy. That is very interesting that that's for cash now. That's crazy. That is insane. But that first verse, or part of it, I'm going to give them a solid 8. But they love, like UK artists love rapping in double time. They really love, that is really the default speed, like I believe Skepta said. And I ain't mad at it. But I'm like, oh yeah, that's really what it is. That is really what it is. Damn, Mooly got mad. Yo, Mooly got mad definitions depending on how you spell it, I guess. Alright, my fault. I had to so for clarification, his version is not it's spelled different. That's the only difference, is that it's spelled different. The Mooly that we talking about is Moo, but I think he spelled it Muli, I think. But we spelled it here Moolie. So that's why I was laughing. I was like, oh shit. But okay. But you know what's funny though? It's a fucking radish. That's insane.
Crush the pain away and dash it in the Rizla.
Okay.
Sometimes you got same thing, the Lord, you made it this far. If you got love for me, then you my brother, you my sister. You ain't gotta ask twice, loyal, you ain't got a price. If the cake was running out, I would share my last slice. Little bro be out telling me this trapping shit be like a disease. He hungry for the money, he ain't eating for weeks. His mama be on the grind, she be stressing for peace. And he's allergic to the swine, so he's dodging police. And lockdown 2020 had enough man living. Trapped in a box, no more visits. I was climbing, then I fell, but then I ended up winning. I had to take a couple L's before I learned my lesson. And yo, sinning come with trauma. Tried to keep it in, but I couldn't cause of karma. Word to my mama. Can't be judging, man, just off a persona. I got the devil and the angel and they beef on my shoulder. So when you see me in the DMs going hammers, cause I'll turn up on a hater face to face and on the gram. They hate you when you popping, but they love you in a coffin. Let's give them the flowers now, not when man are in the ground.
That's a fact.
Life works in mysterious ways. One day you're here, the next you're buried away. No one knows the fate. Shit will never be the same though, you gotta let the pain go. Thank God we live to fight another day. Crush the pain away and dash it in the Rizla. Sometimes you gotta say and thank the Lord you made it this far. If you got love for me, then you my brother, you my sister.
This part, this might be the best part right here. This part was fire.
Yo, kids be out here on the streets and they busting their whistle. Whilst the kids be overseas, stay ducking from missiles. Man in a suit, be out here trying to cover their plans with blood on their hands when they're the ones funding the missiles. Look, how am I supposed to trust when the man that's in position keeps fucking up the system? Still we live to fight another day. Crush the pain away, that shit in the real law. Sometimes you gotta sit and thank the Lord you made it this far. If you gon' love for me, then you my brother, you no sister. You ain't gonna stress, you ain't gonna price. If the cake was running out, I would share my lost lies.
I like this dude. I like is it Duppy? I fuck with Duppy. Hard. I like that part better than the first part now. That part was better. I like that part way better on the high. I'm a fan of that. I'm definitely a fan of that, dog. Yeah, Dappy, dog. And if you haven't seen my Dappy reaction that I just put out there, feel free to check that out as well. Excuse me. That was nice, y'all. That was nice. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. Yeah.